Luke 12. Meanwhile, a crowd of many thousands came together, so that there were many trampling on one another. He began to say to his disciples first, "Be on your guard against the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. There is nothing covered that won't be uncovered, nothing hidden that won't be made known." Hypocrisy is something that a lot of Christians struggle with. And simply put, it's acting one way to put on a good face while doing something you're not supposed to in your own life, in secret. And what Scripture says about this is that it will be made known. See, Jesus compares it to bread. You have two types of bread, leavened and unleavened. And the difference is yeast. Okay, this yeast makes bread rise. And there's a big difference between the two types of bread, right? If you had them next to each other, you'd see one that's flat and then one that's risen. And it's very apparent. And that's what Jesus is saying here, that the difference between someone who is a true believer doing what they're supposed to do and someone who's a hypocrite is apparent. See, the other part about it is just like it only takes a little bit of yeast to make bread rise, it only takes a little bit to be a hypocrite. And it may start inwardly in small ways, but it begins to work its way through into every aspect of our life if we're not careful. You see, the biggest thing is you may be able to hide this from others for a while. Maybe you do it for a long time, but you can't hide it from God. And if you let it grow long enough, it's going to become apparent. So my question to you today is, are you living how you're supposed to? Or are you just putting on a good face, trying to act the part while doing whatever you want to do, living by the world's ways in the background?